Hello riders, I'm going to do something a little different today. I really haven't done before, maybe a time or two. I know I kind of did it here and there with the Pioneer 1000, the Wolverine X4 review, and the 500 review, but this is just going to be pretty much a one-take walk around of this Arctic Cat 400. If you guys watched my previous videos with this guy, you know we rebuilt it for Alan. We got it running, and this was actually my first experience with an Arctic Cat, so I thought, well, I might as well just go ahead and do a walk around review, let you know my thoughts since this is my first experience with them. And right off the bat, there are several things I've noticed about this that I do really like. Now, it doesn't come with the factory winch right here on the front though. You guys can see this comes prepped for one. It's got a nice solid plate here to mount a winch. It has got actually already bolted holes for your fair lead, and that is something that I think is a very nice touch, because a lot of manufacturers do not include that. You have to buy aftermarket mounting plates and stuff, but this guy comes with that from the factory. I didn't pay enough attention or look. I doubt there's pre-wired wiring harness or anything on there, but that is a nice touch. Another thing I like about this Arctic Cat is it is very, very comfortable to sit on. I used to always think that the most comfortable four-wheeler you could buy was the Yamaha Grizzly. I grew up on them. I've been on other brands. I've been on Polaris, been on Can-Am, and I always found the Grizzly, even though it wasn't the most powerful, it was the most comfortable. But guys, I gotta say, this Arctic Cat is very comparable. What little bit I rode around in it, I thought it was a very comfortable machine. The seating position was very good. The seat is good and soft. It kind of holds you in there. The handlebars felt like they were a little too far forward for me. Like, you need to tilt it down a little bit. But that is just kind of a minor thing. Other than that, it was not bad. And this Arctic Cat also has a nice big storage area here. Probably could have been bigger. It's a little shallow, if you ask me, for all the more that's in under there. It's just the air intake. But I do not like, and this is one of my first gripes about it, this latch on this is kind of finicky. It's a little tricky. You have to kind of push it down and push it in, but it is what it is. And the reason why they're able to have that here is because they have the gas tank right here, and it actually is under the back. So it's in the rear. If you guys, again, I grew up with Arctic Cats. The gas tank always used to be kind of like right under the seat in them. But now in the newer Grizzlies, the Kodiak, they do something similar. They put this in the back like this, and that actually helps to kind of balance out the weight a little bit. You got the motor up front. Sorry for the glare. You got the gas tank here in the back, which really helps to even out the weight. Now this guy does have, it's probably not the best digital display out there. It tells you all your important information. You got your gear select, your time, your odometer, and you can cycle through different things. You got your trip meter here, or you can select and just have, you know, miles per hour brought up, your trip meter brought up, the time just kind of centralized there. If you're riding, you hit that, this will come up for a minute or so, and as you see, it goes right back. This is a four-wheel drive. You got two-wheel drive, four-wheel drive, and the nice thing about this is it does have a differential lock. No all-wheel drive here, true four-wheel drive, which is a plus for me and a bonus for the Arctic Cat. And it's just a simple flick of the lever, and that activates that. Again, I prefer a diff lock over any of those modern fancy all-wheel drive systems that use the anti-lock brakes and whatever to send power to where it needs. So overall, a very, very good machine. One complaint I do have, and it can be expected, this is only a 400, but it's fairly big, it's fairly heavy. It is a little sluggish when it comes to power. I mean, it's got plenty for trail riding. Don't expect to win any drag races with this. I think this is probably kind of more meant to be their entry-level trail / work hog. In low gear, it is very low, and it feels like it could push a ton. That's what the owner of this actually uses it for, is pretty much plowing snow, except for when his daughter borrows it, runs it out of oil and blows it up, and then I gotta fix it. But anyway, that's his main purpose for this machine, is for plowing snow, and that's it. And for something like that, it does fine. Arctic Cat does have their integrated racks on this. You can get their integrated accessories that work into these little square things here. I'm not exactly sure how it works. It probably goes down in there, and it looks like there's probably pins here in the hole. That's front and back. But overall, a nice machine. Would I buy one? If I could find a good price on one used, I probably would. I would rather have a little bit bigger CC than this one, but you guys know me, because I'd probably have bigger tires on there and need a little extra oomph. But overall, not a bad machine. I kind of want to do this because, you know, a lot of people, especially when I was working on this, my videos saying about how junky Arctic Cat is and stuff, but I think they are an overall decent machine. It has independent front and rear suspension, double A-arms up front, preload adjustable only shocks, and in the back you kind of got the same thing. You got a double A-arm setup, and I don't know if the rear are preload adjustable only as well, which is nice, but it doesn't give it the most fantastic ride, but plenty enough for what this is designed to do and all the faster this guy is going to go. So yep, that's just my quick little walk around video of this. Not really an official review because I don't have much time in the seat. I got to get this back to Alan before the snow flies. Just a quick little walk around for you guys to see my thoughts about Arctic Cat. I like it, and I will say that yes, there's more powerful, but if you're looking for an entry-level machine, I've seen these now, some used ones, if you can find a good used one in decent shape, for a really good price. We're talking maybe a couple grand. And these new actually aren't that expensive either. I think they're running like 5 or 6 grand, maybe even less than that by now. This is an 06 model, but that's my thoughts on the Arctic Cat. So guys, thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to like. If you'd like to see more of these just kind of walk around videos as well as in-depth reviews, make sure to comment below, give my video a thumbs up, and then subscribe if you're not a subscriber already. And until next time, have fun, be safe, and keep on riding.